day. So today we're going to work on the, not work on the budget, but look at the way I've set it up. It's a new system. I'm hoping this will work. I have been off budgeting for a couple of months now, but I had an opportunity to work on it, so I'm going to go ahead and get into that. So opening this up, this is a Staples planner, I guess you would say. It was a notebook. I put Levenger discs on, which are really tiny, and I have several tabs in here, but I'm only using one currently, and that is this one. Okay, so this is the monthly section. I created this. I couldn't find anything. It is not the best. My little squares are too small, but I can always put a sticker over it. It's working for me just fine. So I kept it really simple. This is a monthly calendar. You put the month and then the year, and then you just fill it in. I'm using this just to tell me when the bills are due, any other things that are coming up, birthdays or anything that would be money related, like holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, meetings, anything that would require me to spend money out of my budget goes in here. Currently it's just all the bills on there. And then we turn to the next page. This printable came from a penny plan. I found it on Pinterest a really long time ago, and I try to Google it or look for it on Pinterest. I cannot find it, so I wasn't able to link it, but it's a penny plan on Pinterest, if you can find it. It is a 9-page printable. I'm only using a couple of pages. So this is the monthly goals, reminders, and bill tracker. This is kind of neat to have all the bills that are due and track them and check them off and everything. If you have codes or whatever that you need to write down, or authorization numbers, you can put that in there, but you can definitely mark them when they were paid. You do have a little section for reminders and a little section for goals, which I put a couple of goals and a reminder. I've been to the doctor a few times in the last couple of weeks, and I need to try to get the balances on that stuff so I can start paying that off. And because we do not have insurance, and they don't exactly give you a balance until all the stuff is cleared. The other section, the goals, I want to try to add $300 to an emergency fund and start trying to accumulate that a bit so I can prepare for that. And then another goal is to try to stay within my budget. So that is that. This is another printable. This is a monthly budget. This is one I also created. I couldn't find just a simple budget that isn't too aggressive, I guess. I just want it simple, just to list out everything and give me the running numbers here at the bottom. So the section on the top, it has 3 little spots for income, and then it has a section for expenses, and then here at the bottom you get your totals. So our income for the month, we are pulling it out of a savings account, and I'll get to that in a minute. But I pulled $200 out of the savings account, and we have all the bills that we need to pay for the month, and then all the variable expenses like groceries, gas, all of that is next. And then I have a tiny little cushion at the bottom here. So our income is going to be $200 for the month, and that's going to cover all the bills and everything. This is just for me. The hubby is not here. He's working out of state. So this is just for me and a few pets, I guess you would say. We have 4 dogs. One is mine, which is Lucky. I see him every now and then. Another dog is the stepson's. He left his dog here. And then 2 are stray dogs that we found last summer, like in April, I believe. But yes, that's how we ended up with 4 dogs. And we have to buy them pet food. So this is pretty much for me and whatever they need. And that is the budget for that. This next one is also from the bundle of the one I found on Pinterest, a penny plan. And it is an expense tracker for the savings account and then a sinking funds. This is the account I'm using as a savings. This is where any income that we get goes into this account. And I pull money out of this every week to cover the budget. So here's what we had to do. The hubby came home, and since I'm not working and I cannot find a job, he's been thinking about selling his truck. He did sell it for $6,000. The second thing, we were retired. Then the stepson moved in, and we had to get out of retirement so we didn't depreciate the investment account we had. But we're gonna start using it again, and we're not withdrawing a lot of money. I am drawing some, but not all of it. We're gonna do $865.12 every month, and that should help us a whole bunch. Then I mentioned it before, but the hubby, he likes to spend money instead of like a card a lot of times. So he accumulates a lot of change. And every time he comes home, he leaves that change here. So we have a really large container full of change, and I'm trying to cash it in. It's gonna take me probably forever, but that is fine. I took it in on September 1st, I believe, to our bank. Our bank does take change, and they drop it in that machine. And I deposited $52.67 in there. And then the hubby gives me $1,000 every month for bills and all of that. So that is where all of that is coming in. The sinking funds, I am working on an emergency fund. I do have $600 in there, and I want to get that a lot higher. And once I get to 1,000, I can add other sinking funds that I want to work on, like Christmas, medical, auto, and things like that. But I first want to work on the emergency fund, which may take me a month or two to get to the 1,000. But hopefully everything goes okay and I can save that. But if I do need money out of my budget, it will come out of this sinking funds and not the actual savings account. This one, I can only draw out of it, or I only want to draw out of it as a source of income, not an emergency. So hopefully this all works out for a little while anyway. So on this page, and I'm going to zoom you in so y'all can see this a little better. Let me try to zoom in a bit more. Here we go. Okay, so our income is based on whatever bills we have for the month. So if you go back to the monthly calendar, the next set of bills is for September 4th, right here, September 4th to the 10th. And we have the electric bill and our phone bill. I don't know what's going on with our phone bill, but the due date has changed. It used to always be on the 27th, and now it popped up that it's on the 9th, which I'm okay. So I will know how much the bill is before the next month, because the statement comes out on the 20th, and I will know and can predict this a lot better. It is lower. It's lower than I anticipated, but we did pay one of the phones off, so now it's $269. And the other things, we just have food, household, pet food. The pets are gonna need their dog food, and then miscellaneous emergency money, because I'm trying to work on that allowance, my allowance. And then every time I go to get groceries, I'm gonna get a little gas, and then we have a small cushion in there. And that's pretty much how we're trying to work this budget. Hopefully it works out okay. But that's what I'm going to do. And I do have some of these printed for the rest of the month. And I'm probably going to try to start working on next month's calendar. At least start pushing in the, or writing in the numbers and the bills that are due, since I do know what bills are due and when they're due. At least write down the bill, because some of these do not change. Only the electric bill changes, and I need to figure out the phone. This is the first month that the phone bill is going to be different, so I'm working on that. But that is how I am doing the budget. If y'all like this video and want to see more budget videos, go ahead and hit the like button so I'll know that y'all do enjoy these videos. If not, I'll not do them anymore, I guess, or I don't know. We'll see. I do enjoy talking about money, I guess, and doing budgeting stuff. But yes, I'm already into the next month. But that is how the budget is going. I'm keeping it really simple. I am staying at home a whole lot. There's a lot of cases of COVID in our area. So for like groceries, I order them online and I have to go to the next town, and you just park there and they bring the groceries out to you. So I do that, and I get the groceries, the household, and if I have pet food, I get it there too. And then I just go get gas and come home. I'm trying not to eat out. Hopefully I can do that and it won't cut into our dine out money, because I do not have a dine out. It had to come out of our food envelope, I guess. But I'm not doing any cash at all. It's all electronic currently. Hopefully I can get into that later. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, and if y'all did, y'all will consider subscribing. And we will talk to y'all later. Bye.